Goo, what are you doing? Are you hunting for the elusive Halberdsaurus? Stay tuned. We'll show you what's so good about him and why you should actually actively go for him in Arena. Stay tuned. Alright, so the Halberdsaurus is obviously a dragon dinosaur, but dragon nonetheless, and is an attack based unit. Is actually a pretty good leader, increases dragon physical power by 20%. Um, Not as useful as it kind of shows, but it is still pretty good leader perk. But its unit abilities is very interesting. Has Blade Slash. It does 195% physical damage on one enemy. Sometimes reduces the attack power on an enemy. Very useful. Second skill is Rolling Attack. It's an AoE surrounding, and it's got 175% physical damage to all within that AoE. Pretty cheap for MP consumption at 30 as well. And its last one is Volcano Flame, which is the most powerful. It's an A-type fan breath attack, so it's currently the most powerful breath attack in the game, along with Dragon Lord Trueform. And in all honesty, this is will be a more powerful version of Dragon Lord Trueform for most people because they'll be able to get dupes via the arena. And so that is a pretty powerful unit for them. As I say, the Dragon Lord Trueform is slightly more powerful, but it's all through gotcha. And instead here, as long as you're playing and earning arena points, you can easily get him to 2 hearts within another month or two within arena, depending on how good you are. And if you are actually going pretty high in arena, by next week you should be actually able to get the second heart fairly quickly. So let's actually go through the awakening skills here. I notice it goes up to 100, and so I'll kind of go through that. But the first awakening gives you a all important +1 movement and gives you an attack up that occasionally can sometimes, if you're lucky, amp up for 2 turns. Second awakening, which is only 2, is Zam resistance +25. Its fourth awakening is whoosh resistance 25, and obviously the third and fifth is volcano flame power up by 5%, which really does amplify the Halberdsaurus' damage. Its level 100 stats. It is pretty tanky at 822 HP and 423 defense. I don't quite call it a tank, but it is something that you could send right to your leader and go right to the main part of your overall team and take a hit or two without taking too much damage. Has good MP at a 303. Its attack at 387 is also very high up, and its agility is 297. Its wisdom is horrible at 178, but that's okay. It doesn't need any wisdom. As I say, as long as you go up and get the first dupe, its movement is 3. Otherwise, its normal movement is 2. But that dupe is absolutely huge. And better than I think, and I think this is actually better than Dragon Lord Trueform, its weight is only 50, and you will definitely feel that in Arena on some teams. Now to purchase, the first Halberdsaurus costs 2,000 medals, as you see here. I will probably actually purchase it once I get the second heart. The first heart's 800 medals, second heart requires 1 crystal at 800 medals. Third and fourth require 2 crystals each, and the fifth heart requires 5. So your cost is 2,000 for the first one, 800 for the first one and second one, 1,600 to get to the third, 1,600 for the fourth, and 3,200 for the fifth. The total overall cost is 10,000 medals, if my math is correct, yeah, and that's why you need to get so much there. Currently in Japan, they're about to release another arena monster, so 10,000 medals. We've got about 5 to 5.5 months before the next one comes out. And so, giving that, you should be able to get at least 3, 4 hearts without too much. That fifth heart might be a bit painful at the very end for a lot of normal people playing this game. Its preferred weapon is the Dragon Fang Sword. The one that you can get in Dragon Road 6 gives you Dragon Physical Power plus 4%. Generally, I have that on my Green Dragon. My Green Dragon is about to be dethroned, though, by the Halberdsaurus. It's level 110 stats, doesn't quite have as much HP, has a little bit more defense overall, and so if I'm going to have a second dragon, it's going to be my Halberdsaurus, actually first dragon. Currently Halberdsaurus is better than the Great Dragon, and something that I'm going to cover later on this week, Japan is getting a brand new skill tree that's actually going to make the Great Dragon great again, and actually be very useful. Skills to look for in Alchemy 2 is the Dragon Physical Potency, Dragon HP, and Attack. Not much else really to say here. Basically what you're looking for this is to have some good physical potency and be able to soak up 1 or 2 attacks overall as well. Just to go a little bit higher here, it is very resistant to Zam and Whoosh. So if you're thinking about this, this is a great unit to go against White Kings and against Lionheart. So if you're facing a team that's got White King and Lionheart, like one of my teams, a Halberdsaurus is a little rough to kind of counter against, but I do bring my Zoma, which Halberdsauruses do fear quite a bit. But it is a good counter for those two units that you see an awful lot in Arena. This is actually going to be a very quick video. I'm not going to do should you pull. The answer is yes. You should be using your Arena medals to get them. I'm not going to really bother with it though until I can get the second crystal. Then I'll upgrade him and then try to go up. I'm working on Sorrow right now. I just don't have the time to do it, and it's just not worth me using my crystals right now. The preferred learned skills, Blizzard Rush, Tempest Slash, and Hellfire Slash. Basically, I'm just trying to add one more element to the Halberdsaurus. Blizzard Rush is probably the most useful out of the three. Adds Crackle type, which helps him with covering his other units. Because Sizzle there. You can also use Frizzle, and I chose a Zap as well. But the Crackle is usually something that will benefit most with the Halberdsaurus, as that should help you with be able to use him for an element in like 70% of the battles that we see usually. And as I say, he has a lot of very good non-elemental attacks as well, so he tends to be very strong. And as I say, once you get enough hearts in him, and for a lot of people out there, I know you guys don't have that many very useful units that are above 1 heart, so you can put him on your battlefield with that 1 heart, and the second heart should come fairly quickly as well. So if you've got any questions or concerns, please comment down below. You can also please like and subscribe if you haven't. More importantly, you can also visit me live on twitch.tv/Madgarou, and also I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/Madgarou as well, if you would like to support. But once again, if you've got any questions, either contact me via Twitch or ask them down below. This is one of the few units and a lot of gachas that I know that they're actually giving you a unit as a reward that's actually pretty good. So go ahead, try to get it. It will help you in a lot of important events. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck and good dinosaur hunting.